my name is and today I'm going to be teaching y'all a little bit about the basics of reconstituting medications in pharmacy. Alright, sound good? Mm-hmm. How many of y'all have ever made brownies or cookies or anything? And so you know how you start out with, the basic powder and then you have to add in your milk and your eggs? Well, that is reconstituting. So reconstituting is anything that you take a powdery substance and add in a liquid to make it viscous, so you can use it that way. So basically, I have a diluent, which is going to be our liquid in this case, which is just sterile water. It's water that's been heated and cleaned to make sure that none of those dirty pathogens are going to be inside your body once we reconstitute it to something we can use. All right, and then we have our powder here, which is going to be a dextrose powder. So say we have a patient and they need 200 milligrams of dextrose, right? So what we're going to start off with is we're going to take our clean, sterile needle and uncap it. Now, the second we uncap it, it's going to be no longer sterile, so we have to use it immediately. This is what we're going to call a low-risk compounding method, all right? So, in order to put it in here, we're going to go ahead and take 5 milliliters, which is what we need to reconstitute this, as it says 5 milliliters needed, all right? So we're just going to draw out 5 milliliters on here. And so what you have to do is stick it into your liquid and then pump in that air so that the water will go ahead and draw itself out using the pressure that you've added into the vial. All right? Yeah, super cool. And so then when you get to 5, you're just gonna flip it back over and take it out so that none of that air is gonna go into the powder, so that you know that you have exactly 5 milliliters. And then you're gonna do exactly the same thing, sticking it in, flipping it upside down, and putting the water into it. So this is going to create, as you can see, this yellowy, bright liquid. That's going to be our medication that we can use. And so once that's in there, we know that it's a powder, so we're going to want to shake it up until it's all nice and clear, so that we know that there are none of those powdery bits left over inside of there. All right? And so luckily then, we can just do the exact same thing. Draw out the amount our patient needs, 5 milliliters, stick it into our vial, pump in the air to create that pressure we need, and make sure that our syringe stays in there in order to draw back out all of the medication we're going to need for that patient. All right, there we go. And that's how you sterile compound a medication. Woo!
Yeah!